Hello, my beautiful beings of light. Today I wanted to talk about flow. That is my motto for 2019 is flow. That's the word of the year. And I was inspired today when I went to my happy place, which is the beach. Honestly, anywhere in nature centers me, it inspires me, it gets me going with new ideas for my business. But what I was really inspired by today, it was when I was in the ocean and I just felt the water do its thing where it flowed in and then flowed out, and made me think about the flow in our own lives, right? How we get so stressed out when we feel stuck in our current reality, in our current system, and we feel like, oh gosh, there's just no hope, it's frustrating, and you feel all of these things, right? And you go through all of this inner pain without realizing that everything ebbs and flows, right? So just as you're in this situation right now where you feel like it's going to be like this for the rest of your life, everything always changes. Everything is in movement. Everything energetically is moving. Everything you ask for is moving in your favor. You just have to raise your energy to that level. And I know it's easy to say that, to say, oh, well, you just have to raise your vibration. Well, how the fuck do you raise your vibration, Janai? And it's to believe that where you are right now is not where you're always going to be. And for some people that can be scary. But for me today, it was a liberating thought to think it's not always going to be what it is now. In fact, next time it could be better or it could be worse depending on how I think about my current life, right? So how are you thinking about your current life? Are you focusing on the problem? Are you focusing on everything that's going wrong in your life? Or are you working to be part of the solution? Are you really praying on it? Are you journaling? Are you meditating and asking for that guidance of, look, I know this is not going to always be my situation. How can I turn it around for the better? How can the flow when it comes back to me be even better? And look, sometimes you got to get out of the fucking water to get perspective and see where you need to go, right? Sometimes, because the waters can get choppy. So sometimes you got to pull yourself out of it, step back and be like, okay, how can I smooth out the waters? How can I make it work for me so that as that ebb and flow happens in my life, I move with it. My body moves with it. My spirit moves with it. My energy moves with it. And we create something even better. We create new life. We sustain life I've already created in this world. You know what I mean? Like really think on how are you living your current life? And by living your current life, I mean, how are you thinking about it? Once again, are you part of the problem? Are you focusing so hard on the problem that you're shutting yourself down from the solution? That's always how it happens, by the way. The minute you focus really hard on the problems in your life, the less the solution reveals itself. You have to ask for that guidance and be like, you know what, gods, show me the way. Show me the way out of this with ease and with joy. Imagine the life you want for yourself. And I know you've probably heard that before, but that is true. When you are in your current situation, I want you to imagine what would be the best outcome of this? What do I want to have happen from this, right? And then go into that feeling, be like, actually feel like it's already happening. Feel that joy that comes up from it. And then say, you know what? The answer is there for me. I trust the universe. I trust God, the gods, whoever your higher power is. I trust them to know that everything is working in my favor. And this current situation is not going to last forever. Take heart and courage in the fact that everything is changing. Nothing lasts forever. People come into your life to help you. People come into your life to teach you. Even the people that you fucking hate, they all teach you a lesson about yourself. Everybody and everything that shows up in your life is a reflection of some part of you that you need to work on or something that needs to be taught to you, right? So think of it that way as well. How are these people showing up in my life that I am asking, since I'm asking for that guidance, I'm asking to be brought to a new level, a level of growth and sustenance and just quenching my thirst for my joy. I'm asking for that. So how are these people that are showing up in my life going to lead me to that next level? Constantly focus more on the solution. Fall into the joy of the solution, right? Into the joy of knowing that this is not going to always be my current state. My current state is whatever, right? Whether it's you getting a new car, whether it's you, and it's always something better. You know, you got to say this or something better, right? So envision whether that's if you're not sure what you want to fucking do with your life, right? If you're not sure what you want your business to be. It can be, instead of being like, I have no idea what my business is going to be, instead focus on the joy of having your own business. Even if you don't see it, right? Even if you don't see your business, focus on the emotion behind having it. Focus on the emotion of making your own hours, of living your best life, of traveling, of helping people, whatever it is. Focus on the feeling with it and trust that, you know what, the path is going to be open to me that will show me how to get there. And stop focusing so much on everything you feel is going wrong in your life. Everything is a teachable moment. So how are you working with the ebb and flow of your life? And how are you seeing it? You have to shift your mindset around how you see your current reality if you want to change it and create a better one for yourself. You are a co-creator, which means step out of that victim mode, step out of the feeling of I'm being tossed around by, the waters and I have no control. You are the co-creator. Take control of that. Trust that the other co-creator, the universe, God's whatever, is working as well to make sure that everything you're asking for is going to come about. But you have to really live in the emotion and joy of knowing, one, that everything changes. Your current reality is not going to stay the same. It will either grow to a higher level or it will sink, depending on how your mind works around it, right? And then two is to raise your vibration by focusing on the joy that comes from having whatever it is you want. And so if something you want is a material thing, focus on the joy behind it. Like, why do you want that, right? For instance, if it's a new car, why do you want it? Because you want to have the freedom to go wherever you want to go at any moment, right? You want to have the freedom to whatever, right? There's always an emotion behind a material thing that you want, right? So focus on the emotion there, set yourself in there and really feel it. And then do any thoughts that come through you. And it's called inspired action, but any thoughts that come through you to be like, oh, you know what? They kind of nudge you in a certain direction, follow it. Because that one step by one step, small steps, will lead you to where you're meant to be. And sometimes it can happen quickly. It can happen like within a week, your whole life changes. It can happen in an hour. It can happen in a month. It's different for each person, depending on how quickly they shift their mind, depending on what they're asking for. It can shift and change, and understand that sometimes it comes to you in ways that you never imagined. So don't pigeonhole yourself and think, okay, it's only going to come by this way. No, it can come anyway, come by crazy ways, right? So yeah, that was the thought I had today. I wanted to share it with you guys. So yeah, leave me any thoughts that you have in the comments below. I am more than happy to answer them. If you're here, subscribe and share this message out as well with anybody else who you feel needs to hear it and needs this message. I love you all. I will see you next time. Have a great day.